Hi guys, I decided to make a video today, just a quick one, because I don't know if you can tell, but in the past week I've really been having problems with my voice. It's been really sore, just from a combination of things. Obviously having gigs often, like singing constantly through the whole season, is starting to really wear my voice a little bit, and I've also had a bit tonight in Woodies, and I decided to make a list of 4 different videos that I've seen on YouTube that are aimed at helping relieve vocal stress, just to ease the voice and to also make you a bit more aware of how you're using your voice and if you are overstraining your voice. Here are the 4 videos that I think are the best to use. Right, okay, the first woman is called SOPHIE SHEAR. Now, she has got lots and lots of YouTube videos. 2 of them I'm going to talk about in this video of mine. The first one, she talks about the vocal fry. We've all got different names in England for the vocal fry, but it's basically a technique that just allows you to really gently go up the scale and down the scale in a relaxed way, just to give loads of pressure off, take loads of pressure off your voice and just allow yourself to do a really slow, gentle warm-up. This might sound a little bit strained. I've got my list down here to refer to so I don't forget. But it is something that is actually really good for your voice. So the first exercise of the vocal fry is going up and down, as I said, just doing a really relaxed kind of growl sound. We've got different names, like I said, but it's like Now mine is cracking all the time, as you can hear. My voice is breaking up different parts because it is strained right now and I have got a cold. We've done this lots of times when I was at university. Everybody's got different names for it, but this is an American YouTuber and I think in American terms it is called a vocal fry. She also talks about the head voice, the chest voice and the mixed voice, and does warm-ups for how to access all of those different things and make you aware of if you are using them properly or if you're using them at all. So she's really good at things like that. The second thing that she does is just talk about your microphone control. Now, to be honest, even I will admit that when I've had singing lessons, and not just singing lessons because I've had them with lots of different people over the years, but when I've been doing gigs, performance, I have had a habit sometimes of moving the mic away from me when I've been singing either notes that I think are a little bit too high, notes that I think are a bit belty, like using my chest completely to belt those notes out, and just for anything that I think is going to come out in a kind of, what's the word, not very pleasing to the ear kind of a sound. So she talks about not doing this. She thinks that it's a really bad idea because what she says, which makes a lot of sense, is that the microphone does all the work at amplifying your voice in the right way anyway. So what you should do is avoid that, because all you're doing is making your voice work a lot harder than it needs to or that it should. Microphone technique and moving the microphone away when you're singing, I think is something that's just encouraged more in the pop industry. It's kind of a technique that doesn't always serve the singer very well, and if you do this over a long period of time, you can actually make your voice a lot worse and a lot more strained over the years, and probably impacting you a lot as you get older as a performer. One thing that she advised is to transition through different registers in a nasal kind of tone, keep things light, just going through in the scale, just keeping it very in the middle placement here, across the middle section of your voice and obviously in your nose. You can tell that my voice is cracking all the time because it's so damaged. Right, I'm going to give you an example of a time when I've been moving the microphone away. There is a song called Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin, as everybody probably knows very well about. And in the middle section of this song, the section that goes, "Oh baby, what you done to me? I know you make me feel so good inside." For all of these parts where I do the top notes and the beltier notes, I start moving the microphone away all the time. So I've tried to avoid doing that lately, just because simply my voice has been that sore that I cannot actually put those notes out there properly. So all I've been doing is keeping the mic, I'm trying to show you, keep the mic to my actual mouth and just try and keep the notes light, so going into my head voice when I'm supposed to be going into my head voice rather than just belt everything out, allowing the mic to do its work. And I'll give you an example instead. Instead of singing from my chest, I'm going to do this quickly, and going, "Oh baby, what you done to me? Oh, you make me feel so good inside." just keeping it really light into my head. Oh baby, what you done to me. It's hard to demonstrate, but even those notes that are just under the high notes, keeping them as light as possible. There's a note at the end where she sings, you make me feel so alive. So instead of me singing that full belt, which did just hurt my voice, I've been singing it as, oh, you know, you make me feel so alive. You make me feel. Like I keep saying, my voice is that damaged at the moment, I cannot actually demonstrate clearly enough so that you can hear it well. But hopefully you can hear that I am actually trying to go up into my head voice there and not belt it. I want to make a clearer video in the future. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till I am actually healthy. But I thought this was the perfect opportunity because I'm not feeling great, that I can actually demonstrate how it can damage your voice. She's also got a DVD called The Vocal Primer. There's lots of different things on there where she'll demonstrate these exercises and a lot more. There's a version for men and there's a version for women, girls, boys. So there's two separate ones if you want to buy them, and they're about different registers as well for guys. I just think she's really good. I'm not an expert on singing. I know that I have control over my voice, but I am not an expert by any means in looking into the inner workings of the voice, how to know when you're in the right register. I like to think that I know just from experience, but I love researching into these things because it's all good practice for your voice and for yourself as a performer to know how you are actually using your instrument, which is your voice. All right, the next one is a lady called TRICIA Pine. TRICIA Pine talks just basically about being aware of if you are overusing your voice, if you're overstraining your voice. And she likes to use her fingers on a larynx just to know how much of the larynx is being strained at different points when you are singing. She does a lot of exercises with goo, ga, gi, and she encourages you to sing it in a way where you're pushing. She encourages you to sing it from your chest. She encourages you to sing it in your higher register so that you can feel the movement up of your larynx. And she also talks about the middle register and the mixed voice as well. So she is really useful just for making yourself aware. It's more about self-awareness, but she's got lots of videos on YouTube as well. All right, the last guy is called Adam MISHAN. MISHAN? Not sure. That was not meant to be a joke. So Adam talks about semi-occluded exercises, which basically is about equalizing the pressure below and above your vocal folds. So it's kind of like if you're putting pressure in between, this is even hard for me to explain. If you're putting pressure in between, then it's kind of stopping from any external pressure, if that makes sense, coming into your vocal folds and making it a lot easier for you to actually project clearly and efficiently without any external breath or external pressure. So it should be a lot safer for you and a lot easier without that strain. So he talks about revs, lip rolls. These are all things with different names, like I said, and it's all going up and down the scale and in various ways. So for example, the revs are things where you're going lip rolls where you would do and yeah, he's just got loads of different things. They're really, really useful. And again, he's got a YouTube with lots of things on there. So thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please could you subscribe to my channel because it really needs some subscribers right now. I have got a couple of gigs left here. I've got about 6 remaining now, roughly. And then I will be on my way back to England where I'll be doing some more. But as usual, I will keep putting videos up of gigs. Remember to check my Instagram for updates. Remember to check my Facebook page, facebook.com/Lisa Rogers music page. I'm going to put all the links down here as well. And please, if you can, give a look at my Patreon, which is brand new. And it's going to have loads of behind the scenes kind of things as well, which can't be accessed anywhere else. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that this helps you. I just thought I would share this because I'm feeling ill myself. And hopefully I'm on the road to recovery. One more thing before I forget, there are all the generic things that you can actually use as well to help you along the way. I have been using salt water boiled, so basically you can do it in the pan if you want, but I usually boil the kettle or boil a pan full of water, add some rock salt or natural salt, any salt really, as long as it's good for you to put into your throat, and then just mix it with some hot water. Gargle it at the back of your throat, spit it out. Try not to swallow it because it'll probably make you sick. And things like lemon and honey tea, you can put ginger in there. Turmeric, people say, is also good. and generally doing vocal warm-ups every single day, multiple times, or just extended ones for about 15 to 20 minutes if you can do that. Really, I can't recommend that you do that enough, especially trying to avoid foods also like dairy, like cheese, cream. I mean, we're all humans, we all do things like eat that sort of stuff, we all drink alcohol, well, some of us do. So just try and do your best, guys. We're all human beings. But I hope that this has helped you like it's helped me. I'm going to leave all the links down below to all the channels as well so that you can find them. All right, see you later. Bye.